That 1310 peg that's in place today with the central bank, in my view, it's a masterful tool they've used. The gatekeepers, the CBI, IMF, World Bank, everybody involved knows that tool has been effective. It did its job. 1310 crushed inflation to historic lows. It's at 0.8%. They slashed notes in circulation. They built their reserves to $115 plus billion. That's massive. That's going to be the stability bridge because they have $16 trillion worth of natural resources. It's really amazing to see this. You are watching Khan Baba, today December 16th evening. Vietnam, unlike Iraq, is on the Forex market. Investing in Vietnam is about tapping into one of Asia's fastest growing economies. Vietnam's economy is driven by manufacturing, exports and a young workforce which has attracted investors from around the world. That ceremony we had yesterday with Suandi and the United Nations, it means this. The United Nations has clearly shown the domestic Iraq ends in 2025 and the international Iraq starts in 2026 with banking reforms. Sudani. The end of UNAMI's mission does not mean the end of the partnership between Iraq and the United Nations. Quote, this came in a joint press statement held by al-Sudani with the Secretary General of the United Nations, Antonio Guterres, on the sidelines of the official announcement ceremony for the end of the mandate of the United Nations Assistance Mission for Iraq, UNAMI. Yesterday we had a stability graduation ceremony between Iraq and the UN. The UN will be exiting out of Iraq and their last day is December 31, 2025. Antonio Guterres of the UN flew into Iraq. They had a big formal ceremony. What they're suggesting is that the year 25 ends the old, the year of 26 begins the new. That doesn't mean the rate is changing at the beginning of 26. That's not what I'm telling you. Nobody knows the day the rate is going to change. I'm telling you it's close. I'm showing you it's close, but I'm not telling you the rate is changing in January. The CBI governor-elect confirmed in December 2025 the 3.0 project is active, tied to the digital dinar, now in full implementation. Those are words that he said. I didn't just say it. That's what he's talking about. Paper notes to be phased out by 2026, making way for programmable tokenized IQD-backed oil and gold. This is the big picture. It's been very complex. I think Iraq has gone beyond the edge. In free fall, getting ready to splash, making a big one. For a fifth day in a row, the same Iraqi economist comes out and once again lays it out on the table very clearly, very precisely, explaining that we have the potential, we have the possibility of a rate change because Oliver Wyman said in 2026 there would be a rate change. Granted, he's not giving us a new exchange rate or saying we're going to have one, but he doesn't have to because the CBI, Sudani, Saleh and other economists have already given you everything to calculate the new rate EMO. This is not like the years in the past. This time the gun is loaded and the hammer is cocked back ready to fire. Review what they've done in Iraq in preparation for this main event. Iraq's financial authorities have stressed developing financial markets. These are the reform policies that they are continuing to talk about. They said they would institute these to lift the purchasing power and reform their currency. They are going through their checklist right before our eyes. Iraq is not in a financial economic position to revalue at this time. There's too many loose ends on the table. One of the loose problems is us. There are millions of dinars outside the country. One of the other major problems is the Iraqi people will not place their IQD into the Iraqi banks. How is a country going to revalue or do almost anything if the population will not put their money into the bank? It's really been a big week in Iraq. A modern system now. No more sanctions on their money. The UN is in the process of leaving. The US officially ended the wartime powers in Iraq. Iraq has been busy cleaning up corruption and embezzlement in their country. Thank you for watching.